All right, thanks for having this interview today.
No, thank you for inviting me. I am honored to be here.
Cool.
My pleasure, yes.
So I just want to ask a few questions here.
Okay.
Who is Big Tuna?
Who is Big Tuna? Big Tuna is a man who is dedicated individual, who is a keyboard addict, who has spent way too much money, yet the passion never died. It only has grown over the years, and he began designing his own keyboard. Oh, I mean, the short answer is the Big Tuna. Big Tuna is me.
All right, so you're
Yes.
the Big Tuna.
I am Big Tuna.
Big Tuna.
My name is Adam. Big Tuna is not my legal name. It's my spirit animal.
And this is in reference to The Office?
Yes, Jim is my hero. Jim is my hero. He has been my hero since my high school.
It's a great show.
Yes.
So why did you make a keyboard?
Why not?
Well, out of all the things you could have created.
Of all the things that I could have created, I made keyboard because it's something that allows me to connect with the rest of the world and with myself even.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
And so yours isn't a regular keyboard, is it? Is it a full size or?
No,
what
it's
is it?
it's what's called a 30% layout. So you can think of it as a very compact keyboard that can fit in your not jean pocket but jacket pocket maybe. Yeah.
Cool. Do you want to
Yeah.
show us some?
Yes,
So that
yes.
people can take a look at it.
Yes. So I have two beta versions of Muni 32 here, and this is, I guess, fully encased in the case made by Alex Khan, who has been helping with the project with his amazing woodworking talent, right?
That looks
It smells really
nice.
good. Try smelling it.
All right.
I wake up every morning and
Yeah, it smells fresh.
yes. And here is another keyboard. It's actually your keyboard.
Yeah.
And it has
Blacked out, man.
It's got blacked out, just like his awesome black on black Prius.
That's not true.
Without the case at the back, so you can see everything. It's all SMD components, right? Yeah. Oh, if you got power, I can hook it up, man.
Yeah, show us the LEDs in the back. That might be one of the highlights of this.
Are you ready? Bam! So it's got RGBs around it. This is the beta version, the newer one, the open beta or the open group by PCB has even more RGBs, and the word on the street is the more RGBs you have, the better it gets.
According to Razer, for sure.
Yes.
All right, so
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask, who's going to use this? Like, what
Oh,
applications
It's
do you see
definitely
this for?
not for everybody. It's not for everyone. I
Awesome.
mean, I think everyone can use it. It will take a little bit of time to get used to this unique layout. It's not your everyday keyboard you see in your office or school. I've been using it to type my emails and letters, right? And handling, things that could be done, with this layout. Like, for example, using it as a macro pad, right? I have tried using it for gaming, but it takes more effort because I'm just so used to the regular shortcuts. But yeah, I've been mainly using it for writing emails, responding to emails, and a lot of the beta testers, they have been a lot of them have been using it as a macro pad, right, for their professional applications, like for movies and like graphic designs.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Some guys using it to edit movies.
Yeah, pretty
big name.
Pretty big name.
Do you want to drop
movies.
some names here?
Well, no, I don't want to I mean, what's a popular movie from?
Give us a very brief hint.
The Force.
Okay, that's enough said. You might get in trouble for that. Yes. And is this customizable? Like, can people change the layout if they wanted to?
Yes, of course, absolutely. I feel like you are asking the question with the answers in your head already. But for the people who are not as familiar with Muni 32, yes, it's QMK, TMK as well, right? The process of defining your own layout is not so straightforward for any keyboard, but with a little bit of effort, I will make a separate video on how to go around doing that.
Right.
But it's fully customizable keyboard because it runs QMK, and I guess I should also thank the guys behind QMK for making such a beautiful keyboard firmware available for all of us to enjoy.
Alright, now if people want this, how do they get one?
Oh, you can go to www.bigtuna.io and then there will be a link to another website to zealpc.net. So Henry at ZealPC, he has been helping out, facilitating a lot of these stuff because I have no idea how to run. I like making stuff. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna be able to handle a group buy. So he's been helping out, running the group buy.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Do we have a deal with Zeal?
Do we have a deal? What do you mean? What kind of deal?
Oh, if we buy one of these MyUni 32s, does it come with some switches from Zeal?
You can ask Zeal for some freebies. I don't know if you will get one. You will be sure to. I mean, I can guarantee that every MyUni 32 shipped from this group buy will be touched by Henry personally. And probably me too. Yes. Great. Yeah. I mean, I know he has a few new switches coming up. Especially with that Tiffany blue colored switches. But I'm not sure if that will be ready for the MyUni 32 shipment. However, you can always combine, your shipping with the available switches.
Gotcha.
And others like the stems and other accessories.
Cool.
Yes.
Now, this is kind of the first product you've come out with.
That's right.
Do you want to give any, teasers about future technologies you might want to be playing with, or anything we can see or expect?
I've been wanting to just get, MyUni 32 out the door and make it available as many units as possible. I am excited to figure out and work on the next project, right? But I think the first thing I gotta do right now is to get MyUni out the door, and it's been well tested design. We've shipped to 30 people, and everyone has been enjoying it, but that doesn't mean I can just order a few hundred more and just put them in an envelope to ship out. There's still a lot of work that has to put into for the group buy to be considered as a successful group buy.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so
let me ask you a question.
Oh, sure.
Michael.
Yeah.
You remember that evening on Friday where we soldered a whole bunch of Muni 32s?
Oh yeah, that was pretty rough.
Every component on the board, small and big. I mean, the big doesn't even get that big here. Diodes, RGBs, capacitors, the microcontroller, and push buttons. Did you enjoy the process?
It was actually a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was probably bad for our health because we didn't have any ventilation in there.
No ventilation.
And we were just soldering with, solder, flux, all up in the air.
No, we were the ventilation.
And drinking Coke Zero. So it was a pretty unhealthy evening. But
yes.
I mean, it was pretty fun soldering all the way up until 5
until I passed out.
Yeah, couldn't function anymore. Couldn't read a spreadsheet.
We're so funny behind the scenes story. So we spent like the entire evening soldering some 20 Muni 32 boards manually, and by the end of the night, like I try to count how many boards have been completed on the spreadsheet that we've been keeping records of. I couldn't get past like 7, I think.
Yeah, he kept on counting to 7 and then having to start again.
Yeah, start over again, and that.
This is coming from an experienced firmware engineer who can't count to 20.
That's right.
Or 30. Sorry.
I don't think I ever counted right because I realized like a week or two later that I forgot to ship one.
Yeah. Apologies to the guy who didn't get his.
Yeah, in
time. So.
Yeah. I mean, everyone has been. So the beta testers, I call them the original angels. They have been extremely helpful and understanding, and I'm glad. Like more than anything, it's just a keyboard, right? It's a piece of electronics, but it's been a lot of fun hanging out with you and with
likewise
the beta testers.
I have a question for you. How about tell us a bit about the story of Muni 32? When did it begin? When was it first conceived?
Ooh, I'm not sure if it's a safe topic to discuss. Well, let me tread the water carefully.
This out.
No.
We can bleep out names if we need to.
What's that?
We can bleep out names.
Bleep out names?
Yeah.
Well, no, I just won't call out the names. Well, the project was conceived to really make my life easier, so to speak. Since I graduated from college, it was been a hell of ride because I began working full time, and who likes working full time, right? And then not only that, I actually like my work. I actually might like my work. Please don't fire me. At the same time, though, keep growing up. You get into a relationship, and soon you're like getting married, right? And then at the same time, you have all these obligations that come with this, adulthood, right? And you're no longer a college kid who can dick around and do nothing and can be forgiven, right? If I don't pay my bill, I'm personally liable. I can't ask my mom and dad to cover my ass. And amidst all of this, I'm sure everyone goes through the same thing in their 20s. I seem to have less and less time for myself, and where I can sit down and write my thoughts out, reflect back on my days, or plan out my future days, in a peaceful, quiet setting, because of all the things that I mentioned. And at the same time, when you sit down on a computer, you have all these cool things happening in the world, right? Intel releasing new CPU, AMD releasing better CPU, NVIDIA releasing better GPU than AMD, and all this notification, the email, ping for bill payments, and right.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a good idea to remove Alt Tab altogether.
To remove Alt Tab, that was
so I don't have to I don't get to. There's less chance for me to context switch.
Got you.
Yeah. And I began removing a whole bunch of allergies. And this is what I ended up with.
Okay. So what was, I guess, maybe the biggest accomplishment or success for you in this whole process so far? From beginning of MyUni 32 till present.
Present? Well, the success. I don't believe in success. Every day is a win for Big Tuna. I never fail, so I wouldn't know what
I never
success is. Maybe failure is something I need to experience, but that's hard. It's been. I've been coasting. Well, okay. Let me get honest here. The success is that when I first when I posted my project, there's been a lot of interest, right? Of course, a lot of people are like, what the hell, Adam or Big Tuna? Like, what am I supposed to do with 32 keys, right? But at the same time, a lot of people are like, holy cool, that's pretty neat, right? And there are similar projects out there, and that is a testament for the demands of this kind of keyboard. Of a small, very compact, on-the-go format. And I guess the accomplishment personally is the fact that I designed it, I garnered attention from a whole lot of people in the community, and at the same time it allowed me to connect or integrate into the community better, right? I'm no longer just dropping my cash on new group buys, right? I'm no longer driving all the way out to wherever Henry's Zeal PC's store is to pick up my Zealios, right? That has been, I guess, a pretty valuable experience for me.
That's good.
Yes.
I was going to ask another question here.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no worries. Reddit. How many times has your post been #1 in the mechanical keyboard subreddit?
Oh, too many to count.
Too many to count? Yeah, that's not a bad accomplishment.
Every day. No, not every day.
Every day.
Not every day. A few times. It's not... I don't think... a lot of times when I post, people don't necessarily notice that it's a MyUni 32. They confuse with, say, Gherkin, my project, but then they still like what they see, and they upvote, and then if it ends up on the top front page, I take a screenshot and I'm gonna frame it. I'm gonna get some frames from IKEA and then hang on my wall.
Alright.
Yeah.
I know this might be a roundabout question, but what can potential customers or fans expect in the future from Big Tuna?
Well, a lot.
Okay.
There's a lot of... I'm sure there's a lot of smart individuals in the community who have been making a lot of contributions, and I think I want to be one of them, right? Churn out more interesting stuff and more higher quality stuff. At the same time, I can't say it will only be on keyboard, but it will always involve keyboard to some extent. So I'm excited for that. And Big Tuna, I do want to open a merch store.
A merch store?
I wanna make my own T-shirts.
T-shirts, alright. Clothing.
Big Tuna T-shirt.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a pivot. That's cool.
I mean, not full clothing line, but like with the keyboard theme.
Super deep V-necks.
Super deep V-necks, right? With switch on each side.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We're cutting this part out.
Okay, let's cut that part out. Nobody wants to see me in V-necks. Yeah, I'm excited. It's just that, okay, the hardest part is staying focused on the vision, and I find it that extremely challenging, right? Mm-hmm. Especially when I have to go to my day job, right? Take care of, everything else in life, and a lot of times it does end up, on the back burner. The Big Tuna is, but I wanted to get in the habit of spending, I want to be more dedicated on Big Tuna as part of my life, so I can consistently deliver, right? Mm-hmm. Something cool, unique. Even if it's considered as a dysfunctional product. Yeah.
All right. Well, what 3 words would you use to describe Big Tuna? If you could just only use 3 words.
Struggle is real.
Struggle is real. That was not the answer I was expecting. Oh, yeah? That's good.
I'm sure I can come up with a bunch more.
That should be the Big Tuna slogan. Big Tuna, the struggle is real, or struggle is real.
Can I do 4 words?
Sure, go for it. What 4 words would you use?
Spirit of why not?
Oh yeah. Alright. Spirit of why not?
Yeah, why not? Right? Why not?
Is that your mantra? That's what you live by?
Oh, that's a mantra of my school.
Oh really?
Yeah. You go to
the
main campus, and then that's what you see. I'm not sure if that has been the best mantra to live by though.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Hey, well, it got you Big Tuna, or sorry, my Uni 32. So
yes, it's.
All right, so we're gonna wrap this up now.
Okay.
I just wanted to ask, where can people find more about you? Where can they go to find out more about my Uni 32?
Well,
where can they see more information?
Okay, so that's something I should do a better job on. Of course, the website www.bigtuna.io is, I guess, the central source for a lot of things. At the same time, I have not been doing good job, publishing the necessary informations, right? And there have been a lot of questions and contributions from the beta testers and the like that I really need to, put those materials out there. So yeah, I mean this is one the first step, I think, making this video and putting my very own face in it.
Yeah, man.
Right? Yeah.
We'll definitely have to come up with more videos for people to understand the product a bit more.
Yes.
For sure.
So you may not see my face too much from here on. I mean, I will try to focus on the Muni 32 project for the up and coming videos.
All right, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for your time as well.
Awesome.
You can just hit the button here.